Hi there, viewers and gamers alike out there, and welcome back for more of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic as your sensational perfect Spider-Man, who's kind of fallen in love with the Jedi female Bastila, who had it falling with lovable emotions, okay? So I think I'm gonna keep this a secret from Miku, Reen, and Luca, and Asuna, and Yui, and Sailor Moon, and Sailor Venus, and not to mention, Glitter Lucky and Glitter Heart. Yeah, all of them. But I don't think I won't be able to keep a secret from, Dark Glitter Lucky, I suppose. Why? Because, she's still, what do I say? She's now a part of me, inside me, however. Even though she kind of won't bother me for the time being. But somehow, it might come sooner or later than I thought. So about that.
Something you need?
Yes. Who are you?
Nobody you need to know. I'm just...
Why would you want to get into the Sith Academy?
Why? Why? That's really a dumb question. To become a Sith, of course. To wield the greatest power in the galaxy.
Why not join the Jedi?
Ha! They're weaklings, not worth anyone's attention. It's the Sith that are going to conquer the galaxy, after all.
Why would you want to get into the Academy?
Why?
Okay. What do you think your chances are?
I don't know. I've been here for a few days now, and the Sith still haven't paid me any attention. Suppose I should consider myself lucky. I've heard of some of the prospects getting killed. Still, it's all a test, and I'll just have to be strong.
How does someone get into the Academy?
Well, you have to impress one of the Sith. The final decision rests with Yuthura Ban, however. She's the one who decides exactly which of us get into the Academy or not. I've been hanging out hoping she'll come by and notice me, to be honest.
Where is Yuthura Ban?
Usually she's in the Academy, but sometimes she comes out into the colony to look for prospects. If she's in the colony, she can usually be found in the cantina, but not always. She's one of the most powerful Sith in the Academy, I hear.
Thanks. I'll be on my way.
Yeah, go on.
Whatever. So, in order to get inside the Sith Academy in Dresde, you will have to be approved by one of the Sith as a worthy hopeful. The one who does the deciding of which hopefuls make it is a Twi'lek Sith Master by the name of Yuthura Ban. She can reportedly be sometimes found in the colony's cantina. I should check there. Let's see. Coming, mob! Where is Yuthura Ban? Come on. How long you two been waiting for? I mean, seriously, what are the odds of making you not come this way? No, nothing. Let's see. Let's see, anything? No. Okay, never mind. Okay. A citizen. Let's see. Maybe I can talk to Jolee as some info. Okay, Wonder if there's anything more. And yeah, by the way, I did some grinding between episodes, so I had to go talk to Joggy. However, he had to end up his own demise, I suppose. So that's how the cookie crumbles, I believe. So there's nothing I can do to ease someone's pain. However, he just did want to go look for a fight, so there was no way for me to stop or some sort, but you know what they say, that's how the cookie crumbles. So, yeah. Loading times are getting a little bit more trickier if you want to know, because of the way it acts. I am never gonna find out. Alright. Here we go.
Yeah, what do you want?
What are your thoughts now?
This thing with Joggy. I don't know. Give me some time and I'll be able to sort this out on my own. Is there something else you wanted?
Well, nothing more.
Your choice.
Thanks. That was my choice.
Got something on your mind, do you?
Oh, yes. So when did you go to Kashyyyk?
Oh, that was not until many years later, to tell the truth. I spent quite some time wandering the galaxy.
The Jedi just let you go. Let me guess. Traveling from planet to planet doing good deeds, or the Jedi just let you go?
Why wouldn't they? I had refused my promotion to Jedi. I was a Padawan who had left the Order, nothing more. I traveled from one civilized system to the next, never staying long. I don't even think I knew what I was searching for. It wasn't as if my travels were pleasant either. There were plenty of folks who distrusted the Jedi after the war, or worse.
Worse? What could be worse?
If people weren't treating me with suspicion, they were looking at me with greed. I don't know how many thought they could make use of me for their own ends. I got so sick of the treachery and deceit, I left the civilized parts of the galaxy and headed instead for the uncivilized parts.
So that's when you went to Kashyyyk.
Actually, I was on my way somewhere else when I crash-landed on Kashyyyk. The ship I was using was a rust bucket.
So you survived a crash landing on Kashyyyk, or Kashyyyk.
I'd taken some damage passing through an unexpected asteroid field, as I recall, but I wasn't completely without some systems. I could still guide her a bit when I crashed. It wasn't what I would call the smoothest landing, especially considering I ended up smack in the depths of the Shadowlands. But I lived.
Why? So you crashed and stayed?
Sure, why not? It seemed like an interesting enough place to spend a couple of decades exploring.
And how did you survive in the Shadowlands?
That was a challenge at first. You've seen the kind of creatures that exist down there, and you miss the really big ones. I was still able to rely on the Force to keep me safe for the most part. The rest of the trick is keeping out of the way of most of the predators.
It couldn't have been easy.
Oh, that's true. Still, most of the creatures grew accustomed to me, and I to them. At least none of them ever heard of a Jedi.
And the Wookiees didn't mind your presence?
Oh, they did at first, oh yes. I can't say I was overly pleased to encounter a group of indigenous giant carpets either, I can assure you of that.
Giant carpets. You seemed on fairly peaceful terms with them.
Well, that was after 2 decades of helping them. They certainly didn't trust me at first.
You helped them?
When I could, I would assist a few young ones who would get lost in the Shadowlands or attacked unexpectedly by the wildlife. I must say, for a while there, the Wookiees actually thought I was some kind of benevolent forest god. Amusing, really. I set them straight eventually.
wasn't it all a bit primitive for you?
Not really. Kashyyyk is a place you can feel very small in. It felt good to devote my time to helping people and living simply.
And you didn't receive any news from the outside.
What can I say? I did it all for the Wookiees.
The Wookiees?
The Wookiees. Well, okay, maybe I needed some time on a quiet and remote planet, but if you ever need a friend, an incredibly strong hairball isn't a bad call.
You sound quite fond of them.
I suppose I am in a way, despite the smell. For a race of gardeners, they've developed quite interestingly.
Gardeners?
You remember the alien computer, correct? Kashyyyk was meant to be an agricultural planet. The Wookiees were made for a reason. Or at least that's what I'm thinking. But I'm an old man who's had a long time to develop that opinion, so don't argue with me. At any rate, we should be moving along, don't you think? If you sat around this long in the Shadowlands, attack would eat you.
So I asked Jolie a little about his time on Kashyyyk. I can ask him a little more about it later once I gain more experience, I suppose. Yay! Going to whateversville. Probably the most demanding effort. Let's see. Here we go. Why not? With this group, I should be good to go. So, Revan and Malak returned from the Mandalorian War as Sith, using their fleet to conquer with a large and massive army. So this episode is called Getting into the Academy. So why not? I want to get into the Academy and learn as much as I could. Can't believe I told this joke about persuasion. Let's see. I just hope she's in the cantina. If not, I'm going to have to try again.
You own the Ebon Hawk, don't you?
Greetings, friend. Fellow pilot, are you? Wouldn't mind taking a spin in the...
Does everyone here know about the Ebon Hawk?
In a small colony like this, everyone knows everyone's business.
It's better than thinking too much about all the Sith lurking about here. The Hawk's been in and out of here for ages, and out-of-the-way starport is a good place for, privateers. Not saying you are one.
And, I'm not a smuggler, if that's what you mean.
Wouldn't make any difference to me. Just wish I had a ship like that myself. Business is steady here with the Sith, but it's a boring haul.
In case you're forgetting, partner, they don't exactly want us talking about their business.
Ah, who cares about them? I've seen some of those things they're digging up in those ruins in the valley. Pretty creepy, if you ask me.
Tell me, what have they been digging up?
Weird artifacts. Looks like alien stuff. Maybe aliens lived on Korriban a long time ago. Who knows?
Don't be stupid. I was talking to one of those Sith, and he said there are tombs there dating back to when the Sith were here in ancient times.
There were Sith here in ancient times? Sounds like he was feeding you a line. Korriban's only been settled for a short time.
So says you. He said the planet was settled by the Sith a long time ago. And then they all left or something. Those tombs are really important to him.
Really?
Tombs, eh? That makes the stuff they send us even creepier. Wish I didn't have to haul it around.
Where do you take these things?
We used to haul everything to Terrace, and the Sith would take it off our hands there. Not sure where we'll be bringing it now.
Do you have any artifacts of these now?
Nah, we're not due for another shipment for at least another week.
How would one get to these excavations exactly?
It's in a valley on the surface, beyond some mountains to the east. No land route. That's why they have us fly in.
Shows what you know. The Academy has a route through the mountain. That's how all their students get to the excavation site.
Well, regardless, the Sith don't let anybody near that valley. Even when we land, they watch us like a Drabarian hawk and want us gone quickly.
So no one could sneak into the valley by ship.
Not a chance. You'd be better off sneaking through the Academy if you want to go to the valley.
Ha! Now that'd be a sight to see.
What have they been digging up?
Weird artifacts. Looks like alien stuff. Maybe aliens lived on Korriban a long time ago. Who knows?
Don't be stupid. I was talking to one of those Sith and he said there are tombs there dating back to when the Sith were here in ancient times.
There were Sith here in ancient times? Sounds like he was feeding you a
So says...
Okay, I've heard
Oh,
that
that-
line before. Where do you take these things?
We used to haul every...
Okay, so I'll be going now.
Sure thing.
Thank you. Oh my. So that's the Sith Academy entrance. Nice. If I can get into the Sith Academy entrance, I will be so interested. It will be so much fun. Got to relax and not to go too much. Ooh, a metal box. Computer spike.
I cannot render assistance, citizen. Move along.
Let's move along. He said move along. Move along. Oh no. I can't move alone. Peraquito. I don't know. I said it wrong. What are you doing? Who put you up to this? Are you serious?
You'll get your turn soon enough, fool. And when you do, I will be there, laughing as you collapse from heat exhaustion and Mikkel's beatings.
Please, don't hurt me.
Oh gosh, really? That's Mikkel?
Is there something specific you wanted?
Are you Mikkel?
And what if I am?
Why are you making those men stand there?
That is the whole point. Personally, I think it's wonderful fun. Those fools actually think that if they stand there long enough, I'll let them become a Sith. Idiots. A Sith is not a bantha, all endurance and no brains. A Sith would fight for his life, no matter the odds. If these rot grubs are as stupid as they seem, then they deserve their fate.
So... I'm guessing, so this isn't a real test for them.
Oh, it's a test, all right. It's a test to see if they're actually fool enough to die. If they don't, however, I certainly wouldn't admit them just for that accomplishment.
He victimizes them, but they are trying to join his vile kind. I'm not sure I would save them.
It is a bit boring standing out here all day, however. I think I'll go for some dinner. It will be fun to think of them while I gorge myself. They'll still be here in an hour or two, surely. I suggest you run along before I decide to make you part of the fun.
Funny how anyone asks. Let's see. Maybe I should tell him, he said you should go home. The Sith aren't for you. Oh boy. I don't know if any of these fools deserve second chances. Well, he does deserve that he needs to go.
You talked to Meckel? Have I proved my worth? Did he say anything?
Well, he said you should go home. The Sith aren't for you.
I don't believe you. You just want to be chosen.
Didn't leave.
Leave me be. I won't listen to your manipulations. Just a few hours longer. Just a few hours, surely.
Dude, you don't got a few hours. You don't have anything what's left in you. Oh my.
You are neither a Sith, nor do you bear the medallion of a student of this facility. Please, leave at once.
What's this medallion you mentioned?
It is the device given to one who has been accepted into the Academy, but has not yet proved their worth as a student. If one of the Sith decides you are worthy, you will be given one, which you must then take to Yuthura Ban, who I believe is in the cantina. It is she who decides which hopefuls enter the Academy.
Oh, okay. I'll be going.
On your way, citizen.
Alright, so... It seems I've heard that when a Sith accepts a hopeful as worthy, they are given a medallion, which must then be presented to Yuthura Ban, the Sith Master, who decides which hopefuls enter the Academy. She can, once again, found... Alright, back into Dresh Day. Why do some folks come to Korriban and say, I want to become a Sith so I can conquer the entire galaxy with them, and the entire Republic will fall before our knees? I don't think so. It's not fun. Let's see. Ah, there's Yuthura Ban.
Is there something you need, Jedi? Make it good, for I have little patience.
Why did you call me? Why? So you know what I am.
You are far from the first Jedi who has come here after all, willing to abandon that decrepit order of yours.
Are you Yuthura Ban?
I am. Obviously, you have been told of me. Is it your desire, then, to train at the Academy? Do you wish to become a Sith human?
May I ask, well, why would I want to join the Sith?
An interesting question, and not one I hear often. For most, the benefits of becoming a Sith are quite obvious. We wield ultimate power, my friend. To be a Sith is to taste freedom and to know victory. Nothing is as glorious as bending the Force to your will.
And what about the Jedi?
Hidebound relics who burden themselves with tradition and with the protection of the weak and ungrateful. They are pitiful and misguided. Why would you take a gift as glorious as the Force and squander it? Weaken yourself deliberately and shackle yourself to outdated mores. Our gift has made us superior. It is our rightful place to rule. How can any deny that? Yet the Jedi do so, and call us evil because we do not.
So, you don't consider yourself evil?
Is the Sarkath beast who dominates his jungle evil? The Tukata who leaps on the Squellbug for the kill? These are things of nature, of the universe. We are no different from this. The Force is part of the universe, part of the same laws. We were gifted to set us above the rest. To deny nature is foolish.
But, well, but you serve the dark side of the Force, don't you?
It is the Jedi who serve the Force, trying to discern its wishes like frightened old men staring at the stars. The Force serves us. We shape it to our will. We are its master. The Jedi deny their darkness, but we revel in it. We allow it to fuel our strength.
A lot of hopefuls here end up dead. That doesn't seem glorious.
We make no apologies for the weak. If you cannot clench your fist and know when the moment comes to strike, there is no place for you amongst us. Of those who come to train, those who are weak return home. If they are both weak and foolish, they die. But it was their choice to come.
I see. And where does Darth Malak fit into all this?
You know the name. Malak is the strongest of us, and the strongest always rules. At least until one who is stronger can take it from him. That is our way. Survival of the fittest. You are always on guard, always lean for the kill. We promote it, for through this, the Sith are stronger.
So, you kill each other?
If a Sith is proven to be weak, and if the time is right, the Force rewards the cunning and the mighty. Step up to the challenge if you dare, or turn tail and run.
I see. About joining you...
You've heard enough, have you? So what is it to be? Are you here to be a Sith or not?
Well, oh boy. I'm not gonna say I've joined the dark side. Well... Yes, I want to join the Sith.
Ah, so you are just another hopeful after all. Or are you? There is something odd about you that I cannot place. Obviously, you are a Jedi. One who is very strong in the Force, it seems. So were you a part of the Order for very long? Did they train you?
Well, I'm gonna say, what difference does it make?
Perhaps none. Perhaps all the difference in the world. Either way, you possess enough raw power to intrigue me greatly. With that kind of power, you could become a great Sith. Perhaps, if I let you. Does that interest you?
Let's see, persuade and lie. I can try to persuade and lie.
I see. Somehow, however, I am unconvinced.
Ah.
No, my friend. I'll not be the one to bring you into our academy. If one of the other Sith accept you and give you a medallion, then perhaps. But otherwise, not today. Run along now.
Okay. So, I have spoken to the Sith Master Yuthura Ban, but she is not yet convinced that you are worthy to allow into the academy just yet. She did mention that if one of the other Sith accepted you and gave you a medallion, she might change her mind. Who knows? Perhaps someday it might become a little bit more worthiness. Okay, I can still switch party members without a doubt. Without a doubt. Hooray! Heh. Let's see. I'm just hoping. Uh-oh.
Hey, what's this? Looks like we found ourselves a bit of sport, my friends.
Ever notice how the Sith always act tough when they're in groups? Nothing but scum, if you ask me.
This is good. I want to celebrate my acceptance into the Academy.
Me too. So, how about it, chump? Ready to die? I'm eager to blow off some steam after those tests.
I don't want to pick a fight here, please.
But we do. Isn't it obvious?
Let's see. Here's 100 credits. Buy a drink to celebrate instead.
What do you say, guys? Do we want a drink or not? Hey, good plan.
I think that is not a good sign for someone tells me I stink. Knock it off! Oh boy. Get off of me! Uh-oh, I think I better come up with something better. Yeah, I'm gonna call in a three-way Jedi. Why not? Three-way Jedi. Yeah, I mean, who knows? 3 Jedi's better than 1. I can't believe they tried to do this. Seriously? Whoops. That's better. Let's go, you two. These guys like to push over, huh?
Hey, what's this?
Not me.
This is good. I want to...
Don't celebrate, please. I don't want to.
Do. What do you say, guys? Hey, good plan.
Once again, they failed. You will fall before me! Uh-oh, they're using force choke. Got you leaning! So these Sith thugs are Jedis, huh? Good night, princess. Be gone, Sith thug. You can't win. Told you.
Your wish?
Sure.
I told them if I wanted them to buy a drink, but instead they refused to surrender. They refused to surrender. I knew that the Sith buffoons are wrong to fight me. They were wrong. They chose poorly and fought me without reason. We are going into that Sith Academy no matter what. Okay. Oh, I got an idea, but I think I might...
You again. What do you wish now?
I have this medallion.
So, one of the others accepted you, even after I did not. You're lucky, human, for I'm in a forgiving mood. I will take you to the Academy, and we shall see if you are ready to join the ranks of the Sith. I have only one other question. These companions of yours, they will not be coming with you, I presume?
I know this may sound out of the ordinary, but I'm gonna have to convince them, so they are slaves. Don't worry about them.
I see. Fair enough. So long as they do not disturb your training or cause any trouble. Are you ready to go to the Academy then?
Not yet.
Then come back when you're ready, but do not take long. I will leave without you.
Yeah. Pretty convincing for a guy who says, "Oh no, please don't." Yeah. Find a way to convince her to say, "Ah, look at me. I'm..." Let's see. That's better? Oh. Demolitions, computer use. Whoops, hold on a second. My bad. There we go. Features. Improved dueling. Let's pick Zalbar. That is so much better. Let's see, all right. So let's see. What are the ones that I'm gonna have to take with me? Oh, I got it. As much as I'll have to take Cartho Nassi and yep, and my astromech droid. Why? Because he's coming with me. I need him for something important. It's important that I have to take him with me. Otherwise, there's no way for me to get there. Accepted. Okay.
You have come back. Good.
I am.
Then let us leave. The Master of the Academy awaits you.
Oh boy. Come on, people. Persuade dialogue option appears often. Higher skill will increase the chances of success. So, persuasion skills to that and to others is not a very easy way to get in.
Greetings, prospective students. It appears we have a late entry. Who do you bring before me, Uthura? A young human bristling with the Force?
A human that has had some training, it seems, Master Uthar. Very promising, I think.
Promising? That one's not worthy to lick spit off your shoes, Master.
That I'll judge for myself, thank you. Tell me, human, what do you know of the ways of the Sith? What preconceptions has your mind been polluted with?
Let's see. There's several of the choices. I don't know anything about the Sith, to tell the truth. I know that the Sith are powerful, a force to be reckoned with. The Sith are evil and have surrendered themselves to the temptation and corruption of their power. Well, I'm gonna say I don't know anything about the Sith, to tell the truth.
An honest, if evasive answer. Likely it is more true than you realize. allow me to speak of the deeper matters at hand. The Jedi equate the light with goodness and strength, and the dark with weakness and evil. That is their tradition, and it is truly no surprise that they cling to it for comfort. We, however, do not treat the Force as a burden. We treat it as a gift, a thing to be celebrated. We use it to acquire power over others. And why should we not? Because the Jedi say we should not. We are as the Force is meant to be. The Jedi would hide that from you. They would tell you the dark side is too quick, too easy, all so that they need never challenge the passions that lie within them. Joining with us means realizing your true potential. It means not stifling yourself solely for the sake of hidebound shamans and their antiquated notion of order. Be what you were meant to be. What say you, Lasho? Are you ready to learn the secrets of the dark side? Dare you?
I dare, Master Uthar. I am ready.
Brash and fiery, as expected. Turn that passion to your advantage, child. What of you, Meekle? Are you ready?
I am, Master. More than ready.
I sense much anger within you, young one. That is good. That will provide you power. And Shardan, what of you?
Oh, that's a bunch of students.
I am always ready.
I see. You had best gather your wits for the trial ahead, boy, or you will not last. And you, young human, does this interest you? Are you ready to learn more of what I speak?
Let's see. And what of my companions?
Your slaves. They are irrelevant. They may accompany you so long as they do not interfere with us or with your training. Are you ready or not, young one?
Let's see. I am ready to learn more.
Are you? I can see into your heart, young human, and I see the dark kernel that is there. If it is ready to sprout, remains to be seen. Now then, all of you 5 recruits have shown a degree of facility with the Force. You all have the potential to become true Sith. Only one of you, however, will succeed. The one who succeeds will be admitted to the Academy as a full Sith. All others must wait until next year and try again, if you survive. My pupil, Yuthura, shall be your teacher and master while you attempt to prove yourselves. Heed her words.
As Master Uthar said, none of you are true Sith yet. For that to occur, one of you must do enough of worth, gain enough prestige to be selected. What is an act of worth? You must learn that for yourselves. Remember that you are competitors here. Fight for your destiny, or go home.
I won't
go
home!
If you wish to gain a lead over your competitors, the first of you to learn the code of the Sith, and tell me of it, will be rewarded. The rest is for you to discover. Welcome to the dark side, my children. Your one chance at true greatness lies here.
Well, class dismissed. We'll be sent back to our rooms. Journal entry received. Nice. Alright, the way of the Sith. You have managed to enter the Sith Academy as a hopeful, vying with several others to become the one who will be finally admitted as a full Sith. In order to do so, you must prove your worth to Master Uthar. Win by gaining prestige. More information can be gained by speaking to my instructor, Yuthura. So, this is my room. Am I grounded? Ooh, what do you know? I got something, Foot Locker in the inventory. A dark Jedi Knight robe. Just because I'm here doesn't mean I'm grounded, am I?
Ah, there you are. My favorite prospect for the year.
My favorite prospect?
Absolutely. By my estimation, you are far more likely to achieve the prestige necessary to join the Sith than any of the others. As a matter of fact, I am so certain of that I'm willing to offer you an opportunity of the once-in-a-lifetime variety. Would you like to hear it?
Do I have a choice?
Not really. Oh, don't worry. What I have in mind will benefit us both. You can be sure of that. As I said, you're no doubt going to be the one whom Uthar chooses to become a Sith. With my help, of course. Once that occurs, he will take you into the Valley of the Dark Lords to the tomb of Naga Sado to administer the final test. There you and I will be alone with him. The perfect time to, shall we say, arrange for a change in the Academy's leadership.
What's so important about this tomb?
The tomb is an ancient ruin on the surface that was visited years ago by Darth Revan and Darth Malak. They discovered a star map there of great importance.
Darth Malak went there? Very interesting, isn't it, Master?
Reaching that map as they did is part of the final test. At any rate, it is not the tomb that is important. That Uthar will be alone is what is important.
Okay. And what's your part in this?
My part in this is to help you gain enough prestige and slow down the progress of the other hopefuls. I want you in that tomb when the time is right. We destroy Master Uthar together and I take his place. And you take your place at my side. A beautiful plan in its sheer simplicity.
May I ask, how do I know this isn't some test?
You must not know much about the Sith yet. If Uthar were even to suspect that I might be trying to supplant him, true or not, well, let's just say he wouldn't likely stop to ask too many questions before ensuring I was dealt with.
So, you want me to kill Master Uthar?
Is that such a daunting prospect? It is not as if I am asking you to perform the task alone, or as if you will get nothing out of it. Master Uthar cannot prevail against us both. That's all there is to it. It is a very simple matter.
Okay, very well, I agree.
I'm so glad you see it my way. I will begin to make preparations for your final test. Your only worry now is to get there. Don't disappoint me.
Okay, how do I get more prestige?
You must impress Master Uthar. Go to him with news of your deeds, or artifacts you have discovered. The first and easiest way would be for you to learn the code of the Sith and speak it to him. I can teach you that, if you like.
Oh!
Shall I go on?
Okay. Can you tell me about the code of the Sith?
I can help you understand it. Would you like to hear it?
Okay.
Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. Simple words, yet easily misunderstood. Would you care for me to explain anything?
Okay. Out of all of them, let's start with this. Peace is a lie. There is only passion.
The Jedi would have you believe that peace is a desirable goal. That peace of the spirit is the way the Force is mastered. That a lack of conflict betters man. We know different. It is our passion, our hate, and our desire that fuels the Force. It is conflict that improves the lot of civilization and single being both. Conflict forces one to better oneself. It forces change, growth, adaptation, evolution, or death. These are not our laws, but the universe's. Without conflict, you have only stagnation.
Okay, that's one. That's kind of too complicated to understand. Through passion, I gain strength.
What fuels your power with the Force but your passion? The stronger, darker emotions. Anger, hatred, fear. These passions empower us.
Okay. Now that I know I understand. What about love?
Love is more dangerous than all those things. Love leads to anger and hatred more often than not. But it also leads to mercy, which is far worse. That, however, is a lesson for another time.
Ooh. The Jedi say the opposite. How can both be right?
The Force gives us all power, even the Jedi. It is our mastery of our passion that gives us the strength they lack.
Okay, those seem like awfully negative passions.
Negative? Compared to what? What keeps even the most rudimentary creature alive? Fear to run, anger to fight. Without it, a creature would most surely die.
Are you saying we aren't anything more than a rudimentary creature?
We are far more than them, perhaps. But in some ways, we are little different. To think us creatures beyond the need of simple passions is a delusion.
I see.
It is our goal to be stronger, to achieve our potential and not rest upon our laurels. We are the seekers, not the shepherds.
Okay. Let's see. Through strength, I gain power. Through power... Okay, through strength, I gain power.
The stronger you become in the Force, the more power you will achieve. But always must you fight for your power. Without strife, your victory has no meaning. Without strife, you do not advance. Without strife, there is only stagnation.
Through passion, I gain strength. Okay, through power, I gain victory.
How many sorts of victories can you imagine? Peaceful victory, victory by sacrifice, a truce, an achievement. Unless the victory is achieved by demonstrating that your power is superior, it is only an illusion, temporary at best. We seek more.
Oh, okay, that one I understand. I gain power. Through victory, my chains are broken.
This has been argued over, and often. The chains represent our restrictions, both those placed upon us and those we place upon ourselves. Ultimately, the goal of any Sith is to free herself from such restrictions. In a way, it is so we may do whatever we wish, but it is much more than that. One who has freed themselves from all restrictions has reached perfection, their potential fulfilled. Perfect strength, perfect power, perfect destiny. Imagine it. That is our ideal, at any rate. It is said in Sith legend that the Sithari, the perfect being, will one day lead us. But perhaps that is just a legend.
The Sithari? You don't think the Sithari can exist?
I wonder what that being would be like. The legends say the Sithari will destroy us and make us stronger than ever. But perhaps that is just a legend. Perfection is a goal, I think, rather than a state of being. The Jedi would argue that, no doubt.
So, the Force shall free me?
The Force is our servant and our master, our teacher and our companion, a weapon and a tool. Know it, and you know the universe. Master it, and you master the universe. Strive for perfection, and the Force shall reward you.
Okay, now I think I got it.
I am not surprised. The Force is strong with you. Master it, and it shall serve you well.
Okay. I want to know more about the ruins of the surface.
I have been involved in the work there over the last couple of years, but not often. Most of the excavating is left to the students. What did you wish to know?
Is there any way into the tomb of Naga Sadow?
Not unless you are accompanied by Master Uthar, no. It is strictly forbidden. And I truly doubt you could bypass the doors to the tomb with anything less than ship blasters. Even then, perhaps.
That stinks. So there's no other way inside?
None. I do not even know how Master Uthar gains entrance, to tell the truth. Though I look forward to discovering that fact. I have searched many times, so do not bother. There is no other way. Do not fret, however. Simply get the prestige you need, and you will see the tomb soon enough.
Okay, so why are the Sith so interested in these ruins?
We could learn much about the history of the ancient Sith. Why they were on Korriban and why they left. Perhaps we could learn more about the origin of the Force itself. With that knowledge could come great power.
So, I've heard enough.
As you wish.
And, tell me about yourself.
About myself. I'm originally from Sleheyron, if you must know. I was a slave to a cruel master, Omish the Hutt. I'm sure you don't need to know more.
Actually... well, I guess I'll be going now.
You have had an excellent start. Go, gain more prestige.
Alright, that kind of felt interesting, but I do believe we are going to stop here since we are in the academy itself, and we're gonna hopefully, learn something what we do know. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and tell me what do you guys think of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, whether it's loved or hated by viewers. So for anyway, this is Leo Wolverine saying and speaking as always, Godspeed, play safe, and Shalom! Just learned the Code of the Sith, the Double Cross, and the Star Map of Korriban. Still, I wonder, what will affect my love life with Jedi Knight Bastila along with the others since they're back in headquarters waiting for me? I don't know. Will the Force be with me or will the Force abandon me? I don't know. But I think that's a decision on my own.